Fender's off. Fender's off. So if you guys saw my previous vlog, you saw that I smashed up my fender at a drift event. No. Dude, it's so bad. How does a cone do that? How does a cone? It was such a minor little thing, like just a cone. I cannot believe a cone bashed in the panel so badly. But anyway, we got it off the car, so we are on our way to pick up a new one. This is the longest red light ever. Okay. So we just picked up the new part from the dealership. Just wanted to make sure it looks good before we drive away with it. I think it passes inspection. Okay, so it's actually been a little over a week since I picked up the new fender, and what I did is I took the new fender straight to an auto repair shop along with the old fender. So my buddy Sean sent me to the shop and they were willing to work with me, and what they did is they tried to match the fender based on the original one. So this is a really cool color that kind of changes color depending on how light hits it. But that makes it really, really hard to match. I mean, silvers in general are kind of hard to get right, and this is like this, it's extra difficult. But like I said, they were willing to work with me, so what we did was I left them the fender. They, didn't just use paint off the shelf. They tried to tint it and get it just right so that there's a chance it will match. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the fender on the car and see how well it matches. What I'm most concerned about is this right here, because the two faces are on the same plane. So along the door here is where we'll really see if they're able to match it. If they weren't, we got extra paint mixed. So what we'll do is with the fender on it, we'll take the car back to them and then they can do paint blending. They can paint some of the door and some of the hood to match it. It would be awesome if we didn't have to do that, because we could save some money and prevent us from having to tear into more of the factory paint unnecessarily. But even with the amount of effort that they put in, there's still a good chance it's not gonna match. It's really hard to get it. But either way, enough talking. Let's put the new fender on, which by the way looks great. We've got it on and it's looking really, really good. I don't know. I think they may have nailed it, dude. I'm gonna have to get it out into the sunlight and kind of see what happens under different lighting colors and stuff like that. But I think like in here, it's like perfect. So there's still a couple trim pieces we gotta smack on there. We gotta get the front bumper on, and then let's get it out. Let's see how it looks in different light. If that's not perfect, it's like 99%. I'm like, I can't tell. I think it's spot on. They did an amazing job. Shout out to Orlando Auto Body for taking this on, being willing to work with me. And I don't think we're gonna have to do any blending, so we don't have to mess with any of the other paint. We got away with just doing a straight panel swap. Ended up not being too expensive because I did a lot of the work myself with taking off the panel and putting it back on and all that stuff and getting everything aligned. Getting it aligned was kind of a pain in the butt, like body panels, depending on which bolt you tighten first and in which order it shifts it. So we had to play with it a lot to get it just perfect, but all the lines are squared up. It's looking great, man. It's looking great. I'm psyched. All right, we ran home, swapped vehicles, picked up the drone gear, and we've made our way to a school. We're gonna do a little bit of flying. Whew, that was a good time. Let me be honest for a second. I don't want to say I didn't feel like flying, because I definitely did. Like, I always want to fly. But you know, it's just the struggles of being a human. Like, you get in your head about stuff and you make up all these excuses and blah, blah, blah. And like, I wasn't gonna go fly today. But thank you guys for motivating me to go fly, because I want to make a good video for you guys. And I'm like, all I've done really is change the fender on my car, and I mean, that's fun for me. I had a good time. I think it looks great, but it's not much of a video. We gotta do the flying things if we can. So we did, and now, you know, I just feel great. It always just puts me in a good mood. So I don't know why I let myself get like that and not go when I should just go. Look how nice that the Florida sunsets, man. They're just, love them. Anyways, video's not over yet. We got some stuff to do back at the office. So with everything shut down, you might be feeling cooped up inside, but that's a great time to catch up on things that you've been putting off, like cleaning up stuff. My studio is always kind of a mess, and it is particularly out of control. So we're gonna go through and clean it all up. But before we get to that, we're gonna mess it up a little worse, because there's a project that I've also been putting off, and that is changing the background of my, what the stupid tripod. I want to change the background of my like office corner in the studio. The white's not working. I'm not happy with it. I keep trying different things on the shelves, different, you know, combinations of lighting and things, trying to make it, and it's just not. I think the issue is I need a darker background. We need some more subject background separation. So I've been sitting on these waiting to put them up. This is just like some paneling. It's actually pretty cheap. It's like fake wood, and it's got like a weathered look to it. Point is, we're gonna take down all the stuff that is on the wall, put that up as like a fake wall, and then redecorate it. Let's go. We really did a number on these walls with all the shelf hanging. Look at some of these holes. We're gonna cover all that up. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. It's so close to being a perfect fit. I just wanna, that is not what you're supposed to do. Oh yeah. The old Detroit adjustment. Yeah, this is definitely looking a lot better. I like having some texture and the darker color, and I've already got something hung up. It's not a hoodie rack. I've just tried to cover it up for the big reveal. Check this out. How freaking cool is that? So, do you guys remember the intern, Cade? He sent me this as a gift. How amazing is that? That's one of the nicest things I've ever received. He actually sent this to me like months and months and months ago, and it's one of those things that do you guys ever like, you want to like save something for like the right place, the right time, and then it just sits and sits and sits and sits. I didn't want to reveal it to you guys until I had like a prime place to put it, and I knew I was planning on doing this background over, and it was just like going on and on and on. Oh, and I just was like, it just sat there for so long, and finally, it looks so cool. It's freaking metal, baby, yeah! All right, we gotta put some more things up. All right, guys, it's actually been a couple of days, but we have finally finished the background makeover. You ready? Ready? Yeah! Oh, it looks so much better! Oh, I'm so pleased with how this came out. I just think it looks such an improvement over what we had before. Yeah, definitely wasn't gonna finish it up the evening that we started. I was just thinking, oh yeah, we'll just put the panels up and everything else will fall into place, but there's so much more I ended up wanting to do. We put new lights up there to get the warm background, and we redid the, we redid the China balls with like light blockers and all that stuff. You know, so ended up doing a lot, but so happy with how it came out. You know what I didn't do? I didn't actually clean up my messy office. Not at all. I actually started a whole project which just made it worse. We'll do a video about that, so something to look forward to. Check this out too. Found a home for the fender. Probably gonna get more paneling to finish up this wall, and we'll just keep hanging stuff. We can just like decorate this wall. I love how it's coming together. I think this looks super cool, having the damaged fender up there. And yeah, we will clean. We'll clean eventually. Mom, I swear I'll clean my room. Anyways, it's about time to wrap this one up. You know, this year I've been doing kind of a different style of vlog where I take a bunch of stuff, usually over the course of multiple days, and mash it all together. It's just been more fun for me that way, and more of like a creative challenge and less of just like a routine grind, and more of just something that I look forward to trying different things creatively. So first off, have you been enjoying that format? I hope. And secondly, during this period of time, this whole global pandemic where a lot of people are kind of stuck in home and isolation across the world, would it help if I, you know, did do more frequent, maybe smaller videos, just kind of got more content coming out? Let me know if that's something that would kind of help out. You know, I'm fortunate to still be able to, you know, go to empty schools that are now empty because of the shutdown. But you know, it is still, there's still a lot of isolation. I am trying to keep the videos feeling as normal as possible, but you know, a lot has changed. There's a lot of things that just aren't normal now. So hope you guys are staying strong through all this. Hopefully my videos provide a little bit of distraction. You know, thank you guys for watching. I love getting to make videos for you guys, and as I mentioned when we were at the School of Flying, you know, it's always something that kind of pushes me to, whether it's try new things or even just get out and fly. You know, get out of your head and just go fly and do the thing that you love. You know, thank you for being a part of that, and that push that I get to have. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. No matter how what's going on in the world is affecting you, I hope that you are finding ways to continue doing what you love and persevering.